Hello everyone, and today we are going to be looking at the meta Pendulum deck. Now, when Arc V came out, that was the point that I had quit Yu-Gi-Oh! So when this came out here, I was a little bit nervous and apprehensive because I didn't know how to play it. But I'm a former world champion, and I thought, well, let's jump into it. And I can honestly say that this Pendulum deck does everything. It clears the field, it does negation, well, it stops the opponent from using spells or traps when you declare attacks and things. You're going to see it. It's going to be very, very cool. And also, we use this extra deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to play some games. Then we're going to go back and we're going to explain everything and what happens with it. But anyone that just wants to see the deck list, this is here right at the very start of the video for you. Now, unfortunately, in the ranked, I rarely play ranked. I'm still on rookie rank, I believe. No, bronze rank 1. But, so we're going to just play against the computer instead. We're going to play a few games and we're just going to explain what happens and how it all works. And if you want to unlock Yugioh, all you have to do is summon a level 7 or higher dragon. So just summon one Blue Eyes and that's you, you've unlocked all of Arc V. Okay, so you can see here we have some options. So we're just going to Pendulum summon. And again. Then we're just going to do this. So not the most ideal start, because ideally you just want to kill the opponent every turn. Well, we got thankful that the computer didn't really do much there. But we'll play a few games with this, and then we'll explain what's going on with it. People were telling me to actually play this thing, so we just go into here. So apparently this is very strong as well. So we'll maybe look into that later. So in this instance, this is where Pendulum Dragon's really quite good. So we're just going to do this, we're just going to hope the opponent doesn't kill us. And then we can just search whatever we want. So we're going to search for this guy. Because it literally lets you search most of your deck. I'll go for this one. We'll watch the animation this time. Then because these guys are both level 7, we can go into this. We'll just declare attacks. And that's a large reason why you play the normal Magician Pendulums, because that Xyz is pretty strong. And it's very easy to summon because it's 2 rank 7s, or 2 level 7s. It's a rank 7. It's all just about field clearing, really. After this we might play a couple of ranked matches just to show you, but because we're in bronze rank, we're not likely to get very powerful opponents. Perfect. Okay, now I can show you this. So we just pendulum her. We just use our skill, destroy her, destroy opponent's back row. Simple. Retrospect probably would have been better to just pendulum first, but I was too excited about showing that off, and my hubris may have caused me. Well, that doesn't particularly help us. Afraid we're going to end. Yes. We'll get out this one. The thing is, it is quite easy to screw up. Okay, thankfully it didn't matter. So I mean, for a start, we could just normal summon that and use the effect, but let's pendulum. Yes, we're going to use the effect of this to just banish this. And, I mean, we can Xyz and such if we wanted, but we can just declare attacks. I mean, at this point it's safe. I'm sure that once I've been used to playing the Pendulum deck for a while, I'll know a lot more of, okay, in that situation do this, do that kind of thing. But I'm still kind of learning it myself, which is why you might be seeing what maybe you consider as misplays, which are misplays. Okay, so we've got the rank 1, we've got the rank 8, and we've got these guys. So I think that is all we're going to do. Defense. Oh, that's mildly annoying. And that is why we run that. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things you can do depending on your hand. A lot of different ways, a lot of ways of setting up, defense and all sorts. The defensive rank 7 is the Red Eyes one, so equally quite good to go into for that. Actually, let's try against the Vagabond, because this tends to be relatively stronger. None of that is particularly helpful. But we can do a thing here. I mean, it's not a particularly good thing, but it is a thing. I'm not sure whether to keep this in hand or to just set it just in case. Yeah, I'll set it. Okay, I think we're safe, but just in case. Now I could go into the this thing again, but I think I'm just going to try and win. See, that's the kind of thing I was thinking about. That might have cost me my hubris. Multiple decisions. I think we're going to go with this. We're just going to go with this safe route. So the main reason we're using this guy is because he can't be destroyed by effects, so long as he's got Xyz material on him. There we go. Nice and simple, even with kite roids. So that was the deck that we just beat. And apparently we've done this. Now, of course, we've got the Yugioh playmat. There we go, very nice. Okay, well that seems easy enough. So, before we continue on, let's show what this deck does. So, Pendulum, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, you don't use it for this effect down here. What you use it for is this part here, which is you can destroy it to search anything with 1500 or less from your deck. Jinzo, you didn't get to see him used, but literally if you just Pendulum summon him, it just secures you a win because you don't have to worry about traps anymore. You don't even have to think about them. Now, this guy, this guy and the other one, you can only get one of each because they are the ones, the login events, but you can get a second one by using this skill, turning up the heat. And this one, first of all, he's rank 1, which is very good, and the opponent can't activate spell cards when your Pendulum monsters attack until the end of the damage. So that's his main things. The main thing is he's rank 1 and the opponent can't activate spells during the battle phase. You don't really use this part here. In fact, I'm not even sure what it does. Once per turn, when exactly one of the Pendulum monsters you control is returned to hand by an opponent's card, you can special summon one monster from the hand with the same number. Okay, so that just stops things being returned to hand, which isn't particularly fantastic. Now this is so essential to the deck. So first of all, it's rank 7. Secondly, you can just tribute this while it's in the spell trap card zone to destroy the opponent's spell trap cards, and while it's on the field, you can tribute this to destroy an opponent's monster. So you can choose what one you want to do. You want to destroy the opponent's spells and traps? You want to destroy the opponent's monsters? Go ahead. You know, it's really crazily good, and it's only 3-star, which is amazing. This guy is also amazing. So he is the Pendulum 8. You must control no monsters in order to activate this card. And if your Pendulum monster attacks, your opponent can't activate traps until the end of the damage step. So that also, along with the other one, really helps because it means the opponent can't activate spells and can't activate traps. And while this guy's on the field, the first time a card in your Pendulum zone will be destroyed, it's not destroyed. But you don't really use it for that one. You use it for the opponent can't activate traps. This guy also so absolutely ridiculously powerful. You never use this part here, the Pendulum effect. It's just for when it's normal summoned or special summoned, target a monster in the field and banish it. So you special summon 2 of them, you clear the opponent's field. It's really crazily strong. This guy, he's here because he's got the word Magician in his name. He's another 7-star, and he is Pendulum 2. You don't really use it for this effect. He's got 2000 attack, which is fine, but I mean, really, he's a level 7, so you're going to use him to rank up into a rank 7. And you can use, if you're absolutely screwed, if you've got a bad hand, you can play this and then use this effect to change the Pendulum number. But it's not recommended. Really, it's just he's 7-star and that's all you want. This guy, of course, 7-star, normal Magician, which is necessary for our rank thing. You want to use that. You can use this skill. Once per turn, you can discard a Pendulum monster and destroy a spell and trap in the field. So, I mean, that's also useful. And other than that, he's a vanilla, 27 defense. So you don't really want to go just summoning him unless you're going into a rank. But he does have that Pendulum 8, and he has the word Magician in his name, which are 2 very important things. And then last, we have the little Pendulum 1, 4-star, 1800 attack normal monster. And once per turn, if you've got Magician, if you have a Magician card in your other Pendulum zone, then you can discard one Pendulum monster and then target one face-up monster in the field and destroy it. So, that's just more field control. Then lastly, this is the only spell we play, which is the opponent can't target Magician, Power Pals, or Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum zone with card effect, which means that they realistically can't destroy them. You can target one other face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, add one odd eyes from your deck to your hand. You can only use effect for this one per turn. So the whole idea of that is when, like, before you Pendulum summon, normal summon something, like something crap, and then you can destroy it and then bring out an odd eyes and then Pendulum summon into that. But you never really use that second part of the effect. It's really just so that the opponent can't target and destroy it and disrupt your board. So this guy you saw, I think he's probably the best defense in the game. Just when either player declares an attack, you can just attach it next to a Z material and then change it to defense position. I think he's better than Utopia. This guy, on occasion, if you do get the 2 grade 3s in the field, or the 2 level 3s on the field, you just go into this guy and you just attach a thing, and then he can attack directly. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's just, this is a 2000 attacker. They can attack your opponent directly. That's all you care about. That's all you need. Of course, you've seen Ebon. He's used quite a lot. You just you can just special summon a spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck. Then when the normal monster attacks, you can banish a card on the opponent's side of the field. It's also one card your opponent controls, not just one monster, so that makes it extremely strong. Next up, we have the Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. 2 level 7s can't be destroyed by card effects while it has XYZ materials. It's 2800, so it's very difficult to attack over. And while it has an XYZ material, each time your opponent activates a card effect, inflict 250 damage, so it's nice burn damage every single time. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ materials, then target a Red Eyes monster. But you're never going to do that because we don't play any Red Eyes. You just use it for the first 2 effects. And this one, that's just in there for a rank 6. I think it's just the best rank 6 that's available, that's generic. Once per turn, you can detach an XYZ material, then target a level 5 or higher effect monster your opponent controls, and negate the effects of it until the end of the turn. Literally, you're just playing it because it's 2800. I mean, the negate effect thing is fine, but I don't know what you would ever actually use it on. Malevolent Sin, of course, has been a staple ever since it came out. You just attach material, banish your opponent's card, a card on the opponent's side of the field, well, a monster on their field, not a card, and then you just attack and just swing to kill them. This guy, a little ghost trick. Really, it's just the detach an XYZ material, target one set card your opponent controls and destroy it. That's what you're using it for. It can destroy back row, it can destroy spells and traps, it can destroy face down monsters. That's all it does. And that is the deck in its entirety. So, that is how I've been playing Pendulums. I think it's quite cool. I think it's quite good. I'm going to have to look into this guy, because people are telling me that this is really good. So you can tribute summon this card by tributing one level 5 or higher monster. If this card is tribute summoned, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and if you do inflict damage, it equals to half that monster's original attack. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can see how that would work. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon a level 5 or higher monster from your hand or graveyard in defensive position, except for itself. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. Okay, and he's got 3000 attack. He's 8 star, so he's not 7 star. So you're not going to be pendulum summoning him, but you can just pendulum summon and then immediately tribute a card to summon him. Okay, I can see where the value of that guy is. Absolutely. And that's most certainly going to be getting a space in this deck somewhere. I'm actually, I'm half considering taking out the spell. Because so much of it is you just win in your first turn, or you don't. And, like, this is good just to stop the opponent, Karma Cut or Rageki Break or, one of these things, just get rid of something. But, in fact, does Karma Cut even target spells and traps? I don't think it does. But that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope it gives you some ideas on how to play Pendulum Summons. I've got a little bit of a cold, so apologies if you could hear that. Been sniffling away all morning. But yeah, this is the way that I'm playing the deck. If you think there's better ways to play the deck, please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, please give us a like, share, and subscribe. If you want to talk to me, you can find me in the Discord below, in the description below. And if you leave a comment, you have a chance at winning a prize worth £100 if your comments are read off more than 3 times. So that's going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.